Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a very interesting story captured by Saturday Nation on one man, 1 shilling, 1 vote. Red alert. President's advisor cautions Mount Kenya that they stand to lose given the changing population patterns. Central leaders now drop key resource allocation demands. Ruto has coerced region into backpedaling on the 1 man, 1 shilling, 1 vote campaign. Mount Kenya leaders have been persuaded by President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua to drop the demand for 1 man, 1 shilling, 1 vote campaign formula in resource allocation. The development is to avert the tension the campaign is sowing and a counter-argument that the region, after all, would not reap prime benefits as had been hyped after analyzing of current and projected population figures. In May, the region's leaders confronted Dr. Ruto demanding implementation of the pledge, but the head of state did not respond to the prodding at a forum in Murang'a. While it was expected the campaign would feature during his recent week-long tour of Mount Kenya, it didn't. The Saturday Nation has learned of behind-the-scenes maneuvers by the two leaders to ensure the visit was not overshadowed by bickering over the issue. Area leaders who were invited for a one-on-one with Dr. Ruto and Mr. Gachagua at the Sagana State Lodge were quickly rebuked when they attempted to introduce the debate. It did not subsequently feature in rallies during the 5-day tour of Kiambu, Murang'a, Kirinyaga, and Nyeri counties. It's a long story. I want us to dig deep into that story for Kenyans to understand, and more so for Mount Kenya residents to understand the games being played behind the scenes. In this forum, we don't beat about the bush. We don't massage anybody's political ego here. We state facts as they are. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum, contact me through that number below. Let's proceed. Yes. What's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Last year, when William Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza Brigade were campaigning, they promised to implement 1 man, 1 shilling, 1 vote. That's a pledge William Ruto made to Mount Kenya residents. This year in May, Mount Kenya leaders confronted William Ruto over the issue, but William Ruto never responded on the issue. And recently, William Ruto was on a 5-day tour of the mountain where Nation is reporting that any Mount Kenya leader who brought up that debate was badly rebuked, after which they were referred to William Ruto's economic advisor, David Ndii, who explained to them that one man, one shilling, one vote was not good for the region because of changing population. So Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua have succeeded in coercing Mount Kenya leaders not to bring up that issue of one man, one shilling, one vote. Even before we dig deep into this story, let's have a look briefly at how BBI was going to distribute constituencies across the country. BBI had 70 new additional constituencies, and one man, one vote, one man, one shilling, one vote is about representation. It's about constituencies, where constituencies should be distributed as per the population. One man, one shilling, one vote is all about that. BBI was introducing 70 constituencies, and out of these 70 constituencies, Mount Kenya dominated counties were getting over 30% of the newly added constituencies. Mount Kenya was getting about over 30%. Let's just have a look at how the constituencies were to be shared out. How counties would share out 70 new MPs: Mombasa 3, Kwale 2, Kilifi 4, Mandera 1, Meru 2, Embu 1, Machakos 3, Makueni 1, Kirinyaga 1, Murang'a 1, Kiambu 6, Turkana 1, Trans Nzoia 2, Uasin Gishu 2, Laikipia 1, Nakuru 5, Narok 3, Kajiado 3, Kericho 1, Bomet 1, Kakamega 2, Bungoma 3, Siaya 1, Kisumu 2, Homa Bay 1, Nyamira 1, Nairobi 16. Mount Kenya purely dominated counties were going to get over 30%. And even in some counties that have got a sizable number of Mount Kenya residents, constituencies were being created for them in those counties. So they were going to get well over 30% of the 70 constituencies that BBI was introducing. They rejected that, and they said Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga just wanted to create positions for themselves. And we have been seeing a lot of sufferings on the mountain, especially on bursaries allocation, where there is a very big population angling for a small amount of money because of the high population. So Ruto deliberately lied to these people, and they rejected a BBI that was going to help them. Ruto cheated them again, lied to them that if they elected him, he was going to implement one man, one shilling, one vote. And you are seeing now, he has made a U-turn on that promise. And now when the leaders are now being coerced to go slow on that. It only means one thing, ladies and gentlemen. The mountain is still sleeping, and William Ruto has already seen ahead. He has laid out a plan on how he will reduce the mountain into size. The moment they will wake up, they'll not know what hit them. Ruto is killing these people politically and economically. Already William Ruto has earmarked top Mount Kenya leaders for political extinction. He is using all the instruments of power in making sure he kills politically very strong Mount Kenya leaders. After he will be through with that, he'll now kill these people economically, and already has started laying out that strategy. That's what is going on here, ladies and gentlemen. So, in other words, the people were lied to, and they are now being forced to pay the price for their folly. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe for our next analysis, where we are going to dig deep into this story. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.